Wow, this is like you ever eat something for the first time in a little while, and you just feel the nutrients coursing through your veins.
Nah, I can't. I can't say that I do. They just kind of, I don't need all that.
you
It's too
you
much.
don't really. Mm.
No,
Oh,
it's
also,
just I
by the
don't
way,
need it.
here's the
I don't need it.
grand reveal. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Chef T in the building.
oh wow, guys, he made a salad. Give him his flowers. Give him his
Give me
flowers.
my flowers. I love to make a
Give the man his
salad.
flowers. Give the
Woo!
man his flowers. Bibbidi bibbidi ribbidi doobity doobity. Hold on, I'll fix some stuff on my
Like,
end.
oh my god. Carbs, protein, the vitamins you get from vegetables, all in one bowl. God, I feel like, man, my grandfather would be proud.
I believe it.
I would text him, but I don't know if
Yeah, see? Right there. Immediately
I can just
roadblock.
email him. I can just email him. I've been emailing my family.
That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Constant email communication.
Yep.
Interesting.
Indeed. Oh. Ah! Did you just see that?
No, I just missed it. What? I was looking. Somebody was looking at the blue. Wait, what?
Oh my god. It's
Did
hard
you
to
get hit in
explain.
the? Did you get hit in the eye?
Yeah, so basically I was just eating a piece of bacon. And like I was kind of like tearing off a little bit of fat that wasn't like coming with my fork.
And it
And
smacked you in the face.
yeah, when the fat detached from the fork finally, it smacked me in the eye and it hit me with the ranch and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that salad's gonna mug you next.
It's a hard life.
You ever get, dude, a salad causing physical pain? I think that's the first time a salad has caused someone physical pain
That's not
ever.
true.
No, like I think that's true.
A salad must have hurt somebody before. Like, I'm trying to think of
I
a
don't
salad
I
that hurt
don't I
somebody.
don't think it's possible.
Ever heard of food poisoning? Somebody's probably
Okay,
gotten
or
food
like
poisoning from a salad before.
okay, all right, fair enough. But instant, I'm gonna say instant. In like the fastest a salad has ever hurt someone just happened.
That is true. That is true. It was pretty fast. Took
That
about
was
2 minutes.
that was immediate.
Um. So do we want to talk about how absolute booty cheek the All Star Weekend was?
It was booty cheek.
I didn't
I'll
watch.
say that much. I watched like stuff after. I watched the stuff I cared about. Um,
Like what?
well, let's start with one. This sucks. The All-Star Week just sucks. It's
Mm,
terrible. It's
mm.
so bad.
It has
They
gotten so much worse.
the highlights were Max McClung three-peating, like, or was it Mac McClung? I think it's Mac.
Mac. Yeah.
Yeah, Mac McClung three-peating by jumping over the car at the Kia. I think that was the highlight. There was nothing else good. I don't even know if that was great because like they don't have like the superstars do the dunk contest. They just get Mac McClung out of his cryo chamber in the G League,
Mm-hmm.
call him up, and say, "Hey, buddy, we need you to be Doctor Freeze and antagonize the dunk chamber or the dunk contest, so
Yeah.
we can get Batman out here. Like,
My
people, put actual players that are good in the dunk contest.
yeah, like you
You had
could.
LeBron sitting out the All Star game. You had, there was something else too. You had like the weird like format where it's like four teams. One of them's the Rising Star team, and it's first to 40. That was like you had NBA players actively criticize it, from Draymond, Anthony Edwards. I think
Yeah.
someone else said something that they were like, "No, I didn't enjoy. No, it was like a bad
Yeah.
setup. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was so gross. Like the one everyone was watching the Canada USA match for hockey.
Yeah.
which was way better. Also, dude, there's a blank screen in the middle. You should maybe,
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. The slides. Um,
I have one made. Just we'll use that for now.
perfect. Yeah, my first stipulation for NBA All Star Weekend. Um, you gotta, Nobody in the G League should be allowed to participate in All Star Weekend. Doesn't make sense.
How about your all stars participate? Isn't that the point?
Yeah, right. Like um, yeah, the fact that I have to say that is kind of crazy. Um, and the reason that nobody cares about the dunk contest anymore is or All-Star weekend as a whole, really, outside of maybe the All-Star game. I mean, nobody tries in the All-Star game. I'll get to that in a minute. Um with the dunk contest, like I can open Instagram and watch literal professional dunkers on my phone. Why would I take the time to make sure I watch this time sensitive event to see Mac McClung dunk the ball when I was doom scrolling Instagram 2 hours before and saw Dunkadelic do a better dunk because this guy's like a track star and his Instagram is just him dunking. Dunkadelic isn't a real person, but like the like you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yes, I do, but I it's a waste. You have LeBron who doesn't even say he's not participating until the day of the event. Like, couldn't you have just gotten like a replacement? Like, why don't you say, "Oh, I'm not going, or I'm not doing it. I don't feel like it." Like, that's what they do at like other stuff. And, like, why? Why are you even there if you're not gonna play? Go home.
Yeah.
Bring Bronny. Let Bronny play.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're gonna have Mac McClung in the dunk contest, you might as well have Bronny in the All-Star game to replace LeBron.
Exactly.
Redonk.
And then also the other thing that I hear a lot of people complaining about, I just basically stopped paying attention every time he showed up. Kevin Hart is progressively getting less and less funny. Like, I don't even think he was that funny to begin with, and now he's just everywhere and not. It's just annoying.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is very Disney.
He's in every commercial too. Like, he's got the Chief effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's in that one commercial with I think it was Jim Mora, who was like the coach who said playoffs, and he just in front of his refrigerator going playoffs, playoffs, playoffs. Like, that's to me is like that was going on for a little bit, and I was like, dang, this keeps going. It's about to be the old Bundle Rooski. It's like
I hate Bundle Rooski.
It was like everything they were like, hey, we're not going to improve the All-Star game, but we're going to get a lot of Kevin Hart. We're going to make sure you see Kevin Hart as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy because the man's already like 5-0, and now we're just going to show him everywhere. We're going to put him up on a little stool so you can see him. Give him some wings so you can fly around. Like, I just don't... Why? Why can't you bring in anybody else?
I think it was because at one time during the NBA Celebrity Game, which they don't do anymore, where he like got ejected from the game and still like came back in and scored points and then won Celebrity Game MVP. That was like 10, 11 years ago, and when it happened, it was pretty funny. But yeah, the NBA, the NBA is so lost right now.
Yeah, like NHL might be catching up. NHL might be better. I might have to switch my interest because, dude.
I might
US Canada
start looking into the NHL.
Right. They did it right. They just had the two biggest countries that we're gonna get the most pull and said, all right, guys, play hockey, and in like 10 seconds, there's already a fight on the ring.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's people who care. That's people who give a crap.
Everybody in my classes was saying that the All-Star weekend sucked in the NBA and Four Nations is way better. Like, there were people in my class who had the Four Nations tournament up on their laptops mid-class. Like,
yeah.
And back to the NBA, because like maybe I'll pivot to hockey, like interest-wise. Maybe I'll start watching more hockey because yeah, the NBA is just so like I can't remember the last time I saw somebody playing hard. That's why I love college basketball. Real basketball lives at the college level. With All-Star Weekend, one of the only highlights I saw was literally like on a possession. It's Kyrie versus Wemby and on an ISO, and like they're on the wing, and like the announcer's like, "Oh, the matchup everybody wants, the matchup we've all been waiting for," and like Kyrie does a Kyrie crossover, and of course crosses up this 7'5" man, and then blows the layup, and it's like, dude. Another thing, we need a one-on-one tournament. That would just be a nice little touch.
Why don't they just do what hockey did? Just make it 4 nations. Go USA, like get United States, get the next two biggest countries you have at your league. I assume France is probably going to be one of them.
Yep.
And then like do that. That's way better. That would be way more interesting and way more exciting than freaking watching All-Stars like not care whatsoever. I feel like at the very least they'd respect it enough to rep their country. At the very least, and they'd give a crap. But this is just terrible. It's gotten, and it's, to me, there was like a moment where it was like, it just feels like it so quickly went downhill. Like with the Pro Bowl in the NFL level, it felt like it was a gradual, like it's getting bad, and then it started to exponentially get bad. With the All-Star game, it just feels like it completely fell off a cliff.
It was when LeBron went to the Lakers, honestly. Around that time.
Like around 2019, I thought it was still good, and then it was like right around.
Yeah, it was still something worth watching. Like, maybe we were just in high school, but yeah, that was something like when the All-Star game was on, we would get together and watch it. It would always be around your birthday too. Like,
I remember one year I watched it in, I think it was my senior year. I watched it in MF. Why can't I think of it? What was it? Why can't I think of the Spanish name we were? Why can't I think of the Spanish-speaking nation that we were at? I don't know. Whatever. We were on like a Spanish science field trip. We were in like a foreign country. We had gone there. I think it was. Gosh, why don't I remember? It wasn't Puerto Rico. It was like
Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's what it was. Costa Rica. We went there and we had watched it. It was me, Nate, and Brownie, Andrew Brown, and we were just chilling and watching that game. And like it was a high scoring game. Like there were some fun moments. I think it was the year Steph slammed the ball down and then it went off the shot clock, and then Giannis comes up and dunks it. Like they were doing some cool stuff. It was still watchable. And it was like, yeah, it was fun. But now it's not worth anything. There was also, what was it? The Chris Paul and Wemby, like that to me immediately signals what's wrong with it. There was like the passing game drill. There was like a passing drill game or whatever. You have to like make shots. And basically what they did is they just skipped the shots. They just skipped doing the shots and just lofted the ball up. Like they didn't even try to shoot. They just shot the ball as fast as possible to just get to the next thing to go for time. And the entire thing place booed them. And then I'm like, well then, yes, that's bad. But like also make a challenge where you can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's hard.
Also, how about we attach some meaning to anything in the NBA that isn't money? Like, everybody, it's no secret that players in the NBA do not try. And this was apparent. Fans were complaining about it. So Adam Silver implements the NBA Cup, or the in-season tournament, where the reward for like the winning team is every player on the winning team gets $1 million. And it's like, bro, you are not about to catch me watching that. I like basketball, but I'm not gonna, like, if I was watching that, like getting hyped for the in-season tournament finale, like, ooh, my favorite team, everybody on my favorite team might get $1 million. I wonder what they're gonna do with it. You know, like God, that just feels like some loser stuff. Like,
yeah,
like it just really makes me wanna make money.
Like, why don't they do the thing where it's they make the finals, like you get home court advantage for finals or something. throw in something like useful.
Hmm.
Like, oh, if the Eastern Conference wins, like they'll get the finals advantage. There's
Exactly.
so many obvious things that I feel people have pointed out all the time that they could easily do. And then Adam Silver's like, yeah, I saw that, but I kind of wasn't feeling. Like, there's a reason his name is Adam Silver and not Adam Gold because he legit comes up with like the second place idea that absolutely sucks wiener.
It's not even second place, man. Adam Silver,
Adam Bronze, Adam no podium, dude.
yeah, Adam DNF. Like, like,
Adam DQ'd, Adam disqualified.
yeah. But yeah, we for the All Star game, you gotta make it East West again. You've gotta make the winner have home court advantage in the finals. Because, the, like, imagine, I don't think at all in our lives, maybe, when we were in, like, late elementary school, middle school, we still got these. But, like, I would, like the NBA All Star game, these are the best players in the world. Imagine if they were trying. This would be such an entertaining game. Give them
Yeah.
something to play for. And I'm
I
not
don't think
saying it's
NBA
not the
is good
player's
enough right now
fault.
to even give it. No, I think it totally is. I think it
Yeah,
totally is their fault,
yeah.
dude. You get paid millions of dollars to play this game. Like, try, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Like at some point, we're gonna start seeing NBA contracts reach like 400 million, 500 million. They're gonna start approaching like baseball numbers. Nobody, dude, they just play the game.
yeah.
Play the game. If you're not gonna play hard and play the game, then just don't go. Don't say, "Oh, I'm opting out of the All Star week." Like, then
Mm-hmm.
do that because nobody wants to see you half-ass jogging around the court like a bum.
Mm-hmm.
That's like nobody wants to see that. And like everything about the NBA season is so not necessary. We've talked
Yeah.
about this bunch. Like the entire season just doesn't matter. You could play and just win. You need to win like barely half your games. But some teams don't even need to, and they're in there, right?
Exactly. And
There's no reason to try. There's no incentive to tap someone else really outside of like maybe one game difference or home court advantage. Just
yeah.
it's not incentive enough when it's a 7 game series, and especially when there's like no real like in like other leagues there's like actual like it's an advantage to play at home for like almost 90% of the league. The difference between like playing in Milwaukee and playing in I don't know like Portland. I mean Portland's bad, so like that's a bad example, but like the advantage just isn't there home court wise. I don't think for
Yeah.
most teams.
Um the NBA as a product is just so it's becoming it's becoming not even basketball anymore. It's so it's so rich with problems. And no, it's not a secret. Like Adam Silver as a to combat load management said maybe we'll lower the quarters to 10 minutes. And it's like, no, don't do that. Freak it. I know money makes the world go round. This is one of my potential dreams. It's probably not going to happen because money makes the world go round. I want to fix the NBA, man. Like, we need less games. We need organized scheduling. I think a lot of what makes the NFL feel so meaningful is the organized scheduling. I've said this to you probably a ton. Lower the season to 58 games. Not going to happen because how are you going to chop off a third of your ticket sales? A little bit less than that, but whatever. You play every team twice. Once at home, once away. You have games on like Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday or something. You play twice a week. And yeah, Friday and Saturday night meaningful NBA games. God, please, please. Then that's you play twice a week. That's still 29 weeks. That's kind of long. Maybe you play 3 games in a week sometimes. Maybe they make it like Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, or something.
What they could do, what this is gonna seem like a crazy stretch, but another thing, when they start is always bad. They start in like what middle of October, right? Like they start middle October, smack in the middle of the NFL season,
Yeah.
which by the way dominates you in basically every metric.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna be more invested in that literally throughout the entirety of the year of that section up until February.
Yeah.
So they're going to be more invested in that than whatever you're doing in those months. Because again, those months just don't matter. Who cares if you win? Well, it's like we're undefeated in November as a basketball team. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're in peak at, like, that's why, like,
Yeah.
I know, like, when the Cavs with their huge run, people were like, oh, I see the Cavs this year. Nobody was really talking about that. Of sports headlines, that headline was not even probably top 10 because of the fact that you're early in the year, your season's way too long. And even with the games being long, even if they were shortened, they still don't mean anything. They really don't mean enough. Yes, the individual games get made to have more value, but at the end of the day, the difference between a 1 and a 2 is nothing. There's no advantage. There's no real advantage to being a 1 seed versus a 2 seed. I just don't.
Yeah, there's not a
benefit
tangible
of
advantage
that.
other than bragging rights. Sometimes you might want to be the 2 seed over the 1 seed, depending on how the play-in tournament pans out.
Exactly.
And like this is something I only remember because of an RJ Barrett buzzer beater, but like another thing about how that like span when the NFL season is still going on, like that span of the NBA season where it's overlapping with the NFL, is I remember this is like 2021, I think 2-3 years ago. I was working at the sports book, so yeah, it must have been 2021. The Celtics were like 17-17, and RJ Barrett hit a game-winning 3 at the buzzer. In Jason Tatum's eye. Never forget it. Shout out to the Maple Mamba. Gone but not forgotten.
Wow.
Celtics fall to 17-18. They went on to win like 23 of their next 25 and ended up the 2 seed in the East. Or the 1 seed. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't mean anything. And nobody talks about that. Nobody remembers that. Like, this is why we need less games. Start on Christmas. Start on Christmas. That's freaking... What is remarkable is, like, opening day in the NBA is typically October 26th. That is 2 months to the day where, like, I consider myself, generally speaking, I consider myself a bigger fan of the Knicks than any of my 15 teams in the NFL. And
15, dude. That crazy number went up, dude. I'll have to come back and take an account. You had the Seahawks on your list, the Panthers.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a list. The Panthers are definitely on there. I'm kind of indifferent towards the Seahawks, but yeah, I got a lot of teams in the NFL that I like. I consider myself a bigger fan of the Knicks than any team in the NFL. NBA starts October 26th. There's still 3-4 months of football left when the NBA starts. I do not care about the NBA when football's going on. And it's still, frankly, hard for me to care right now. I want the Knicks to win so bad because I watched them be bad. But, the NBA is so mid right now. It's eh.
It's bananas. BANANAS.
For real. It's bananas. It's crazy.
And then, dude, the other thing, I remember was where Chris Paul hits the clutch three to cut the lead to 42. That Suns team that lost that game, by the way, had the most wins in like their franchise. Those are the season they had the most wins ever in their entire history. And that
Hmm.
team is only known for one thing, and it's from Chris Paul hitting a clutch three to get the lead down to 42. That's that's
I don't know, and I think of
balderdash.
I can't believe that Suns team got more wins than the Steve Nash Suns. Because when I think of the Suns, I think of like Steve Nash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a. I think Book. I don't know. I think Barkley for the most part. I think Charles Barkley when I think of the Suns. I think
Really?
Charles Barkley. I
I
think
never
of
watched
Lamar
Charles Barkley. I've seen highlights, but
in terms of Suns. In terms of Suns, like I've seen Barkley, Studemire, Nash, Book. Probably
Studemire.
my four Suns. Mari Stoudemire. I don't
Stoudemire,
know.
Knicks legend.
That's who I'd be thinking of when I'd be thinking of those players. I don't know. And then also my goat. He's not really. He wasn't drafted by the Suns. He was drafted by the Hornets. But Frank Kaminsky.
Woo! I
I
remember
love me
when he
some
was
Frank.
tearing stuff up in March
I
Madness for
love
Wisconsin.
Frank the Tank, dude. I love me some Frank the Tank.
Man, speaking of Frank the Tank, when I think of Frank the Tank, I think of his Wisconsin March Madness run. Dude, March Madness is coming up. I'm fired up.
Yeah. First round exit, Mississippi State.
Ah,
It
wow,
is
they
what
just
it
live rent
is.
free in your head, man. I didn't say anything about Mississippi State, and you're like,
Yeah, but like when you think college basketball, we talk college basketball like you're the Mississippi State guy, and I make fun of Mississippi State for doing anything that's not winning.
mm. Well,
Fuck, dude.
did you see our win the other night?
Batman,
See our win the other night?
it's against. I just said I only pay attention when you guys lose. I don't really pay attention when you guys win. It's like
Oh, well, we beat Ole
Not really
Miss.
big of-
Swept Ole Miss.
okay.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
So brain rotted.
Nah, man.
Brain rotted to the core. He's brain rotted to the core, ladies and gentlemen. All he can say is, "Oh, he's the Costco guy."
Let me pull out my handy dandy laptop. Shout out Temple University.
That font looked like the Barbie font, so I was like, "Did I say Barbie?"
Um.
Backwards. It looked like a B for a second. Like it was like.
Oh, it does
did.
kind of look like a B from this angle. When it's
Exactly.
in reverse. Let's see when conference championships start. Conference. No, sorry, conference tournaments.
Other monitor.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a laptop guy.
You're more of a not having a phone guy.
That's true. But like I don't get to like my life got so much more productive once I stopped doom scrolling by not having a phone.
Dude, yeah, that's true.
All right, the
Maybe
SEC.
Maybe you should also go
tournament.
homeless. Give that one.
Yo, I'd go homeless for a weekend, man. Let's go.
Nah, no way.
Where is it? Where is it?
Hold on, I have to fix this. Fixing things. Hold up. We're fixing things.
What on earth?
We're fixing
Big
things.
12, Big East, Big Sky, Big South, Big 10, Big West, CAA, Conference USA, Horizon League, Ivy League, MAAC, MAC, MEAC, Missouri Valley, Mountain West, Northeast. Where is the SEC? There it is. All right, so the SEC tournament starts March 12th. See when the ACC tournament starts. March 11th. Oh, damn, that's still kind of a little while away. Well, who does Mississippi State play next, huh? Where?
Oh, you want to? Why don't you?
Let's,
I guarantee
let's look at the top
you're not gonna
25.
like it.
Top
What do you mean? It's
25
second, bro.
college basketball. Mississippi State. Where do we stand? Oh, Mississippi State. Wow, 23. Wow, we win and we go down. How about that? Classic.
Oh yeah, you get that good little matchup against Texas A&M.
Oh, let's go. Dude,
Oh, it's gonna be a loud.
we ready. We
Don't.
ready.
First, don't do that.
What?
The last time any of us said that song, dude, their team got cooked.
Oh, was that you before that game
Against
where Chris Paul cut the lead to 42?
Yeah, Game 7 versus Mavs, bro.
God damn. Oh my gosh. Dude, we're always live when Mississippi State has a game that day.
Dude. Oh my
Because
god.
it's Super Tuesday.
Ah, yes. So as it would seem that what do we wager on this game?
What do I wager? I mean, I don't know.
Listen, man. I said what was it? That y'all would lose to was it Tennessee?
Yeah, it was Tennessee and we lost.
Yeah, but I got the spread right too.
Yeah. 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 Bro thinks he's the best because he got the spread right.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting at.
I don't think it really makes you the best.
I'm the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring me down.
Look, man. This time around, it's gonna be different. What's the spread in that game?
I don't know. What about why don't you find out on your little device?
Yeah, why don't I look it up here on my lippity laptop?
Dude, I don't know. I have a feeling that it's just I'm gonna get it right again. By the way, I mean, remember putting down money on that game.
I feel like Texas A&M is not as good as advertised.
I feel like it shan't matter. They will win anyway.
No. Alright. Texas A&M. Dude, Mississippi State is favored.
Okay.
Give me the dogs on the spread. Texas A&M stole our colors, and they joined the SEC. I just want to say, Texas A&M didn't start doing the cowbell stuff until they joined the SEC. Texas A&M wishes they were us.
A&M to cover. Texas A&M was going to cover.
Beep, beep, boop, boop. All right, if we win by 1, that's still a W for me.
Yeah, but I said they're going to cover.
Mississippi State's favored by 2.5.
Yeah, they'll still cover.
I don't know, man. We're due for a big win. Based
on what? Based on what?
Based on the fact that we can't go 0-3 against top 10 teams. We're 0-2 right now.
What if that's the whole point? That you're not good again? You lose to top 10 teams.
Oh my god.
That's like how trends work. That's how trends.
But this is an anomaly. This is that sports, Philip White, are unpredictable. They aren't like your data that you might find in a science class. They are fluid. Okay?
You're about to go 0-4 though. You're about to 0-4 this season against top 10 teams, and that's okay. Trends sometimes happen. This is just a thing.
Oh man. Let's look at Mississippi State's schedule for the rest.
You guys have to play Bama again too? So you'd be 0-5 against top 10 teams?
Dude, we aren't gonna lose to freaking Bama again.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
For sure. Yeah, so we play Texas A&M tonight. Dub. We are currently 18-7.
Can we get that? Can we get the play back again just to make sure?
Yeah. Chat, clip that. Chat, clip that.
Yeah, clip that, and then make sure that when we come back to this, and they have lost.
Dude, yeah, well, we can talk about it later this week. We play Oklahoma on Saturday. Oh, maybe I'll do a play-by-play commentary stream tonight because I can do that. I can yap it up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, State currently led by Cam Matthews and Josh Hubbard. Senior Cam Matthews with his NBA body. The small forward Swiss Army knife guy. Mississippi State W tonight against Texas A&M. Chalk it up. Improving to 19-7. Then we play Oklahoma on Saturday. A little bit of a trap game, but I think we win. Improve to 20-7. What's so funny about this, huh?
Nothing. I remember going through. It was a couple years ago. We went through the Jets schedule, and you were like, "That's a win." Dustin against the Jags, that's a win. We gonna get Seattle at home, that's a win. Like, and then like seeing it, like, what if these are just lost?
I mean, they very well could be, but I
That's
don't believe so because Mississippi State is much better at basketball than the Jets are at football. Also, man, that Jags game, throw back to that Jags game where we put C.J. Strevler in the game.
Yeah, dude, don't you miss him? Don't you miss C.J. Strevler?
He honestly didn't do that bad until he threw the interception. And, like, he got us, like, 50 yards down the field. He got us, like, 50 yards down the field.
I disagree strongly.
He did all right. It was all right.
Whatever pit of denial you want to live in is fine by me, dude.
All right, I think we go 5-1 for the rest of the season. That's W tonight against Texas A&M at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And then Oklahoma on Saturday, W. Alabama, loss probably. But like it feels bad saying my team is gonna lose. Doesn't that just feel lame to say like, yeah, we're gonna lose to this good team? No, like we're gonna put up a fight.
I mean, if you're a bad team, then like that's the expectation that you're gonna lose. I mean, there have been good teams where you just kind of, oh yeah, that's a loss.
But we're good.
Listen, the realistic, like, no fan is gonna sit there unless they're like, I don't know, super hardcore mega fans gonna sit there like, we're going undefeated, baby. We're going undefeated.
Yeah, I'm a hardcore fan. That's the type of stuff that I say.
Yeah, but like that, but you know that's not true. Like even going into the season, you know for a fact you will lose at least once.
I don't know. Mississippi State could go undefeated.
If you don't think that, then like,
what?
Come on. Come on.
And like this is what I foresee for the rest of Mississippi State's season. Okay. W today, W Saturday against Oklahoma, L against Alabama, W against LSU, W against Texas, W against Arkansas. Arkansas cooked us last time. They shot like 60% from 3. And then SEC tournament. We're known for our SEC tournament runs. Ranked, unranked, doesn't matter. We are serious in the SEC tournament. Phil, do you remember when Mississippi State squared off against the John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins Kentucky Wildcats in the SEC championship?
No. I don't.
Crazy game. We should have won.
But you didn't even win.
But we made it all the way to the SEC championship, and we beat so many good teams. I'm just saying, this is a team that historically plays so well in the tournament. Like, how about against LSU? You remember, shout out, if anybody in here, I bet our chat is crawling with Mississippi State fans. Shout out Xavion Stapleton. Shout out Craig Sword. Like, oh my, shout out D. Bost. Shout out Jarvis Bernardo. Shout out Renardo Sidney. Shout out Rick Stansbury. Out of sync. Yeah.
Well, it's not at the exact same.
Yeah, way off. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, because it's already delayed as is.
Yeah, right.
Whatever, man. Look, you guys are gonna go 4-2. It's gonna go 4-2 to close out the year, and you guys will be like a second round exit in the bracket. That's fine.
No, it's not fine. We're going to the Sweet 16, at least. You know, in '96. In '96, Mississippi State went to the Final Four as like a 9 seed. You know, we're slated
96.
In '96, yeah.
Yeah, this is 2025. Come on, my guy. You gotta keep up with the
Yeah,
times, you
it's
know?
almost the 30-year anniversary of that. Um,
Hey, you just
also,
you're picking up threads, man. It's just how it is, you
I
know?
don't need to pick up threads. I'm just looking at these possible contingencies. These things that could play a role. These statistics. You know, God, I
Yeah, but
can't wait for March
they don't
Madness, man.
mean anything.
I wonder
They
if
don't mean
Temple. I
anything. It
wonder if
just
Temple has any
means they
chance of
happen.
making March Madness. Also, if there's any March Madness
Interesting.
stuff happening in Philly, will
Oh my goodness.
will
Oh my
Philadelphia
goodness.
host
Oh my goodness.
March
Oh
Madness
my goodness.
2025?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Dang, Philadelphia is not
Oh
hosting
my
any
goodness.
rounds of the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
My goodness.
I remember last year when I was living in Charlotte, Charlotte hosted part of the basketball tournament, and I almost went to Mississippi State and Michigan State, but we got cooked, and glad we didn't go.
Ah.
But like that's
So
what
that's like
happens. That's what happens when you play a good school like Michigan State. Tom
okay.
Izzo first round. That's one of the toughest matchups you can get if you're not like blue blood. Like Tom Izzo is a mastermind of college basketball.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So like
I just,
it's really not that bad.
what happens if you run into someone like that again? First
We'll win
round.
this time because we are better than last year, man.
Okay.
Offense better. Defense better. We're like top 5 statistically defensively. We get some of the most assists and the most steals per game.
Yeah, I just, I don't see it.
Like teams hit like the least amount of threes against us too. Perimeter defense,
I don't see
crazy.
it.
What do you mean you don't see it?
I just don't
The
see you
numbers don't
guys.
lie.
You guys made it past second round. Yeah, sure. Numbers, dude.
Oh
That's
my
regular
gosh.
season play.
You are Mr. Numbers, man.
I am Mr. Numbers. I just don't believe in those numbers. Those are the wrong numbers. They're the wrong numbers. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of these Mississippi State numbers.
Well, I mean, you'll see. You'll see us ball out soon enough.
Agree to disagree.
In an hour and 11 minutes. Like,
And
man.
if I watch Texas A&M win this game, then I don't know what to tell you. Texas A&M wins this game,
Whatever.
and like I just
Texas A&M wins this game, then I don't know. It's whatever.
it's whatever. But they were gonna win though. Mississippi State said they're gonna win.
Yeah, we're supposed to win, but sports, like I said, they're unpredictable. They're fluid. We'll have to see how we come out.
Supposed to win.
What'd you
So
say?
like you're supposed to make the Sweet 16? Is that what you like? That's the same thing you're saying.
I don't know about supposed to because it really, but like yeah, I would imagine that we do. But a lot of our losses that we've had this year, it's just like when teams come out and they shoot like 60% from 3. Like I think the thing with college basketball is if you play good enough, like regardless of who's in front of you. I mean, I guess this is true of sports in general, but we think of that guy from Oakland last year, the guy who was just banging threes everywhere, insane. Like
Yeah.
You can beat anybody if you play well enough. It depends how we come out. Depends how Texas A&M comes out. If Texas A&M doesn't shoot 60% from 3, I think we win the game.
I think Texas A&M is gonna actually shoot less than that and still win.
Well, false, because Cam Matthews is going to lock him
We don't know if
down.
it's false yet.
Keyshawn Murphy is going to
We don't
block
know
the
if it's
shots.
false.
RJ Melendez is going to slam dunk the ball. Riley Kugel's going to hit the open 3. We're crazy with it.
Yeah, I got Texas A&M to get the dub here, man.
Yeah, Texas A&M, Schmexus A&M. Schmam.
Whatever, dude. I think they're good, man. This is the Johnny Manziel, Mike Evans school, and you know what? They're not gonna let Johnny football down.
Yeah, they're famous for something that happened like however many years ago. They're famous for some.
What,
They're,
what exactly is Mississippi?
what are we
Okay.
famous for? Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Dak
Yeah.
Prescott. How about
Mid.
Morgan William? Morgan William.
Morgan Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How
what
about
a name.
snapping UConn's women's basketball winning streak? That's more recent than Johnny
Yeah,
Manziel.
that's what I was saying. That was the women's side.
Okay.
That was women's side. You know, it's not the we're talking. You know, I guess we are talking the whole school. Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough. Talking the whole school. But I'm just saying, dude. Like, come on. Let's be honest.
What do you mean,
here,
come
dude.
on? That is incredible. Breaking UConn's like 200, 300 game winning streak in the playoffs
Yeah.
at the buzzer. That's
Someone had to
historic.
do it. Someone had to do it. You know.
Yeah,
Someone had to
but
do
like,
it. It just happened to be Mississippi State. You know.
okay, Johnny Manziel had to go to school somewhere. It just happened to be Texas A&M.
Yeah, but he chose Texas A&M. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
But Mississippi State chose to beat UConn.
Whatever. But they're doing
Whatever.
Texas,
What'd you say?
you know. So what have you done for me lately? You know.
How about beat Ole Miss
Also, like-
twice in the regular season?
Oh well.
Yeah,
Also,
haircut.
Texas A&M has other good players other than Mike Evans and Johnny Manziel, and has produced other like significant achievements.
Yeah, but like, what have they really done? You know?
You mean what they have? What have they really done?
Yeah, what have they
The
really done?
Sports championships everything to you? You're not really a fan of like the alumni that come out of there. You're not a big fan of that. Not a
I
fan of
mean,
the hard work
you know,
out
it's
there?
you got to score more points than the other team type league. I mean, look at.
All right. So are you saying? What are you saying then? Actually, what's that? More points than the other team?
Yeah,
I'll
you
tell you
gotta
right now, I
win.
think Texas
You
A&M
play
Texas
to win
A&M
the game.
alumni. Okay.
Yeah, Texas
There's
A&M
a game
alumni.
after.
Let's hear it.
Von Miller, Myles Garrett, Mike Evans. Those are 3 Hall of Famers right there. And as far as I can tell, who's Mississippi State Hall of Famer right now?
Dak Prescott, Eric Dampier. Eric Dampier, man.
Don't ever say that, man. Dak is no Hall of Famer, dude.
Dak Prescott, Eric Dampier.
Dampier, dude.
Should be Eli Manning, but he decommitted from state and went to Ole Miss.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Dude, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. How about Monte Ellis? How about Monte Ellis?
Eric Dampier.
Eric Dampier was a beast, man. He was awesome.
I said, dude, I did Ellis off 3 Hall of Famers from Texas. And
From Texas.
You're giving me scrubs, bro.
Scrubbed. Eric Dampier. Scrub. Crazy. What you know about
Bro,
Arnett Moultrie?
Oh, man.
If he didn't get knee
In comparison to
tendonitis,
what I gave you, in comparison to what I gave you, bro, yeah, scrubs.
I'm giving you cult classics. You're giving me McDonald's. Okay.
What?
Yep.
How is that McDonald's?
Miles Garrett,
that
overrated.
Wow, this guy saying he was better than TJ Watt. That's crazy.
I was just
dude.
saying that to make you mad.
Yeah, you think he's overrated?
But at the same time, TJ Watt is also overrated. I think Von Miller is pretty great.
You wouldn't know what a good pass rusher looked like if it was on your team. Oh wait,
Uh,
there isn't one.
Quinnen Williams, Will McDonald, Bryce
Okay,
Huff.
Yeah.
I know he's not on the team anymore.
One season.
But I miss
Bryce
him.
Huff win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he did win the Super Bowl. He's on my team. He just
No.
left one of my other teams.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out Temple
No.
University.
None of those guys are nearly as good, dude. You're tripping. Quinn Williams ain't even the best D tackle.
Who's better than Quinnen Williams?
He's not the best tackle in New York. It's Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence, pretty good player. The Giants aren't one of my teams. I
Why not?
don't care about
You
them.
don't like? You should care.
I'm more of a Daniel
Yeah,
Jones
better.
guy. I'm more of a Daniel Jones guy than a New York Giants guy.
Oh, Giants fans hate you. Imagine being a Daniel Jones guy.
I'm just so indifferent towards the New York Giants, and when I look at Daniel Jones, I'm like, this guy deserves success. He's gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, man.
No, he hasn't. Respectfully, no.
I mean, yeah, he got paid a lot of
He
money.
tore his ACL. He made 4 years, $180 million contract, and then never, like, he wasn't even good to earn that contract. He was just like
crazy
Alex
overpay,
Smith.
crazy overpay. But Daniel Jones, he gives me that Sam Darnold energy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nobody gets Sam Darnold energy like Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold actually, dude, Daniel Jones was overdrafted on top of being overpaid. Sam Darnold, while not good in New York with the Jets, was drafted at 3 for a reason. Many people thought he was going to be the #1 pick. I was shocked when it was Baker. When I was watching that draft, I was shocked. I was like, there was like a headline like the last 10 minutes leading up to the draft that Baker was probably going to go 1. I was like, there's no way. There's no way Baker goes 1.
I kind of wish they took Sam Darnold so the Jets could get Baker. Would have been awesome.
He would have just left. He would have just left.
I think the Baker Mayfield timeline changes immensely if you put Baker Mayfield on the Jets, because
No, I disagree.
he would be a Jets lifer. He would be like the new guy. I would have been great.
No.
God, I would have loved to see that. America's quarterback.
You had Adam Gase. You had Adam Gase as your head coach.
Yeah.
You had yeah. Hey, dude, that dude sucked.
Yeah. We would have made it work.
I'm just saying. No.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a reason the Jets have been bad for 14 years. They made the wrong choice of head coach. It didn't matter who they drafted. They would have ruined Josh Allen.
Yeah, but guess what?
Chicken butt.
We have a good coach now. Uh-huh.
You just have a new Aaron in the building. I wouldn't say
Aaron Glenn. What does that mean? We just have a new Aaron in the building? Just because they have the same name doesn't mean he's going to totally dismantle us.
I just don't think... Look, man. It's just weird to me that you did have a good coach in the building. You kind of just said he was 2-3 for the first 5 games. You were like, yeah,
he was all right. I would not call Robert Saleh a good coach. Robert Saleh was mid. Okay, clearly it was not the right decision to fire him early in the season. Like they couldn't have picked a worse time to get rid of him, honestly. But like, we were not seeing, literally, like, it was just a flat line. We had plateaued under Saleh, and now we're on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna have a losing season again this year.
Yeah, I know. But like,
it's
a process.
Gonna be, they're gonna try Jordan Travis. He's gonna be bad.
2027. You just wait.
I like how you don't even think that 2026 is even possible. You skipped 2 years ahead.
Yeah.
You're like, there's no way. It's 2026, 2027.
Yeah, it's the 3-year plan. Aaron Glenn is going to develop these guys.
That's crazy because there's been 2 teams in 2 years that have done it in 1.
Yeah, but like it's a process. Aaron Glenn is he's a slow burn kind of guy.
Texans did it in 1.
Yeah, but that was because CJ Stroud had an incredible rookie year.
Commanders did it in
Another incredible rookie season from a quarterback.
Where's your incredible rookie season quarterback?
I don't know. We gotta wait till the draft, man. What draft pick do we have? What draft pick do the Jets have?
7th, I think.
Okay. Give me a little Carson Beck, a little Stetson Bennett, a little AJ McCarron, a little Rory McIlroy.
I'm pretty sure only one of those guys is even possible to be drafted in this class.
Yeah. What's the name of the other guy who's really good? The other quarterback. Not Shador Sanders.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Yeah, I liked watching him play. He was fun to watch.
Yeah, you're not getting him at 7.
Who's taking him?
Probably Tennessee.
What pick do they have?
The first.
The first?
Yeah, first overall pick.
Ugh. Maybe we trade up. Clean house. Trade. Quinn
You're getting rid of Aaron Rodgers.
and Williams. Apparently, Quinn and Williams is disgruntled. He was tweeting like something like another rebuild year. Facepalm.
Your whole team is disgruntled.
Yeah, but like we have our key guys, and if Quinn and Williams wants to play Twitter fingers, we can turn him into Cam Ward. So.
The Titans are not going to get Quinn and Williams. They don't need him.
Yeah, they do.
They have Jeffrey Simmons. It's good enough.
What a pairing.
Dude, no, you're not going to give away a chance to get a franchise quarterback for another defensive tackle.
Fine. Braylon Allen.
Dude, no. That's just disrespectful to the Titans that you think they'd even take that. Come on, man.
That's disrespectful to Braylon Allen.
Braylon Allen's not good.
Oh my god, you ain't seen nothing. I thought you knew about football, Philip White.
Braylon Allen, congrats. Youngest player to score a touchdown. Outside of that, dude is just not... He's a backup running back.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
just sad to say that he's a backup behind a guy who was cheeks all year like Brees Hall.
Yeah, dang. Ugh. What happened to our GOAT, Brees Hall? He played better behind a worse offensive line.
Well, guess we'll never know. Coming to the Steelers, Brees. That should trade and see you for cheap.
You
then you'll be healthy.
For a Steelers fan, you sure want a lot of Jets players on your roster.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing. When people leave the Jets, they get better.
That trend is about to change.
With Brees Hall, he's going to get worse when he leaves.
Yep. And the players are going to start actually getting better when they join the Jets, too. I feel it in my bones.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. We won't be needing luck where we're headed, man.
You're going to need a lot more than luck.
Exactly. We don't even need luck.
You're going to need, like, some satanic rituals. You're going to need to pull up Patrick Mahomes rituals to try to survive.
Man, nah.
Man, yeah.
This is what we're going to do. We are going to get Cam Ward or somebody. Maybe Shador Sanders. Now, Shador Sanders could not handle being a New York Jet. He's too Hollywood.
I don't think anybody wants to be a New York Jet.
I think some people do.
It's just... Everything that came out this season about how their franchises run would make me not want to be a New York Jet if I was a professional football player.
Yeah, there's got to be a change in management.
Hey, go get Kirk Cousins.
No, he's not a manager. We have to... Well, he's a game manager, but like...
Yeah, go get Kirk.
Nah, man. We need like a new owner. Or to have Woody Johnson step aside and understand that... our new GM. Our new GM. Look at that. We're gonna... Woody Johnson better freaking stay off of Madden. And just honestly, stay away from making any managerial decisions. You own the team, just kick back and watch the money come in.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What are you looking
Indeed.
at? What are you looking at?
I'm playing with my temple sticker.
Dog.
It's amazing.
It's like you look like you're on your phone, but I know you don't have one. So it's
I'm on my
like
phone, dude.
Look, and you're picking at a sticker.
I'm
Come
on my phone.
man. Lock in.
I am locked in.
You going.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone, man. On my phone, man. I'm scrolling Instagram.
Dude, there's nothing on there. There's nothing on there for you.
I don't know, man. This meme's pretty freaking awesome.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a funny meme.
We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the. Oh, this is crazy. Dude, wow. Instagram is awesome.
No.
Mm.
Dude only knows the Costco guys now. It's just he's done. Chat, he's done. He's never gonna.
I'm not
He doesn't even
done.
have,
I'm just getting
he doesn't
started.
Even have, he doesn't even have his phone. He hasn't had it for. Yet he still booms all the time.
That is true.
Like,
when I'm playing Baldur's Gate, also we gotta talk about Baldur's Gate a little bit. I don't know if we have any gamers in the chat right now, but oh my god, this game, incredible, so deep. And whenever basically,
I'd say it's better than Kingdom Come Deliverance.
You've never played Kingdom Come Deliverance. Also,
Yeah,
I feel like it's kind of apples to oranges.
Nah, I don't think so.
I will say that it's about equal. I don't think you can compare the two. I thoroughly enjoy both games, but like they're fundamentally different.
Yeah, but I just prefer one to the other, which means I think it's better.
Yeah, but like you never played Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I don't need to.
What do you mean you don't need to? You totally
I
do
don't
to
need
make that. That's like
Why?
saying Mississippi State is better than Ole Miss, but I've never watched Mississippi State.
But wait, what?
That's like saying better analogy. But I've never. That's like saying Ole Miss is better than Mississippi State, but I've never watched Mississippi State. Like you've never played Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I've seen both games. I've seen both games. I've seen gameplay.
Yeah, but like you don't.
I don't.
What little gameplay have you seen? Like when I was rummaging around in the dark when I was streaming it that one time.
I've watched your stream and I don't know. It just doesn't appease to me.
It's definitely a little bit of a slow burn.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of whack.
It's awesome. It's so historically accurate.
I don't care.
Why?
Because I don't need it to be historically accurate.
I love it. It's like after a long day.
That game could be not historically accurate, and I wouldn't notice, and it wouldn't make a difference.
Oh my gosh! But like you can
gosh,
tell,
what?
you can tell it's historically accurate. They have historians on their developer team. This is a Czech developer making a game about their lands. Like this is awesome. This is incredible, and you can just do whatever you want. The game is less linear than Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it is...
Whoa, I don't know about that.
That's true, actually. That's a false statement.
Linear?
I don't think you can get less linear than Baldur's Gate 3. But like, you can do... It's more... How do I put this? It's more wide open. It's like Baldur's Gate, you are given a clear mission. Various clear missions. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, they just plop you in the world and they say do your thing. You can go forge a sword, you can go gamble for hours, you can do anything you want. It's great. It's like one of those perfect games where like The vibes are just awesome. There's a learning curve. After a long day or a bad day, either or, like I can get home and like I can just turn on Kingdom Come Deliverance and forget. Plunge me into 15th century Bohemia, man. Plunge me in. Yo, I think he's scrolling Instagram right now. Yo, is that the Costco Boom song I hear? Yo. No way. I'll sing along.
Shit. Sorry, dude. Oh, I was
Every afternoon on your FYP.
See, I don't know. You shouldn't know that. You shouldn't know that.
We'll be bringing the boom about 2:45.
No. Stop it.
Let me try and remember the wife's verse.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's
I'm
so
I'm
awful,
Big
dude.
Justice's mama, but AJ calls me Cakes.
Stop. No.
That's kind of gross.
No.
I don't think she needed to say that. Like to
I don't
mention
think you
like
should've- I think it's gross that you know the lyrics.
I yeah, here I am analyzing the lyrics, but like whatever, man. Like I don't even know if that was
Whatever.
accurate. We might need to look up the lyrics to confirm whether or not that was accurate.
Dude,
Would you mind looking
no,
it up
like-
for me, Philip White?
Oh, why? You don't have a phone? You got a
No.
laptop right there. You got a laptop.
I mean,
I'm not looking up the. I am
Why?
not adding to my search history lyrics to Costco Guy's song. Not doing it.
why?
You're more than welcome. More than welcome
Fine,
to
man.
add it to
I feel
yours.
like that
I'm not
is
doing it.
hilarious. Like
I feel like I don't need to know.
we bring the boom lyrics.
No, I don't need to know. All right, moving on. Can we move on? Not. I want to talk about Costco.
Yo,
No.
next time, like I'm somewhere and they're doing karaoke. I'm really sleep deprived right now, so like my perception of this is a little skewed. You know, like I'm not necessarily on right now. Like you can see these bags under my eyes. I'm a tired boy.
What's yeah?
But dude, karaoke, we bring the boom.
No,
Mhm.
no, dude. I'm not. Never.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The guy who complains about doom scrolling for 2 hours, and yet here he is wanting to know this garbage, dude. It's just.
Look, man.
Ah,
My fault. I mean, it's not, dude. This is some of the great art of today. Every generation had its superstars, Phil. I mean, come on. It had its great artists. Think back to Michelangelo, Picasso, Mozart, the Rizzler. Like, this
He's
is
not. I hate you. I hate this. This is terrible. That's so. No.
yeah. This is the same guy who's gonna fix the NBA.
What?
Me.
No. No.
I'm gonna
I think
bring.
Rizzler was going to.
Well, I'm gonna maybe bring the Rizzler on board.
Dude, I'm not. No. Nah. I ain't about to. I hate to burst your bubble, but I am not going to charade this along any longer.
Mm,
It's
Okay.
over.
okay.
Boom garbage.
Mm. Oh, can I talk about the cultural impact of
You want to talk about a cultural impact, and yet you're talking about the cultural impact of the Costco guys. And now you know what you're about to do. You're about to go into the deep, like 15-minute rant about how you understand the Super Bowl halftime. That you get it now. I don't know if you can really get it if this boom kind of shit is in your head just like playing like a Ferris wheel, like a
Look,
carousel,
man,
just
it
around your
doesn't
head.
play around like a Ferris wheel in my head.
Dude,
It's all contextual.
what do you mean? You just say it to say it sometimes,
That's
dude.
not
Like
true.
any opportunity, you force it in there
It's like
like
a
a
fun little ad lib.
you're no, you know what it is? There's the video of the girl who's like or there's a girl reacting to a guy dropping shapes into like a little toys chest. It's like, here's the square. You're right. It goes in the square hole. Here's the circle peg. Where does it go? Right into the square hole. You go. We got the triangle peg right here. Where does it go? Oh, that's right. It goes in the square
I
hole.
don't
Oh,
see
the
how that
trap's going.
pertains to my method
Because
of speaking.
no matter what in situation, you're like, oh, here's the Costco guy's boom. Oh, yep, it goes right here, and then here's the Costco guy's boom. Yep, it goes right here, and then here's the
I mean,
Costco guy's
yeah,
boom.
it fits in a lot of different places. But like, it's not like a circle peg in a
It
square
it
hole. Not
kills the
remotely.
ability to be able to make a joke using anything else,
That's not true.
dude.
It kills the
I
ability to make a joke using anything other than boom.
boom. Yeah, because that's all you'd be doing. That's all
That's
you'd be
not
doing. That is
true.
Taff, I'm
Other
not
things
kidding.
are still funny.
Playing Baldur's Gate last night. I'm willing to bet it was every 6 minutes that it came up. It came up every 6 minutes because
Well,
it
yeah,
was.
because my rogue has so many bonuses on the dice roll.
But you can't say anything else other than boom. Like just anything whatsoever.
I don't know what you
You could have
have
said
against the boom.
bang.
Maybe
You could have said like
skadoosh.
yeah. See, like you could say other things other
Yeah,
than just saying
yeah.
boom.
I
And
mean, yeah,
all
I
you were
can.
saying, but you didn't.
Yeah,
You did. You
yeah.
did not.
No, I didn't.
Just yeah, exactly my point. That's my point.
What? What?
Say something. Like, my God,
Yeah, I said it.
This
I
feels
said
like a
I
sketch.
said the boom thing. Oh!
Yeah! Stop!
He's. Oh man, he hates the boom. Why do you hate the boom?
It's dumb. It's just dumb.
I feel like we might need to get. No, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of self-respect. Let me stop.
Do you? Do
Yeah,
you, Mr. Boom?
yeah. I mean, come on, man. You also say boom.
I don't say it to that high of a frequency.
I don't
I
say
also
it.
say
I don't say
other
it to that
things.
high of a frequency either, man.
You said it so much today, and you said it so much last night, and you'll probably say it later tonight multiple times over just to annoy me.
Eh, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
Maybe, I don't know.
But like next time you're playing Baldur's Gate, I'm probably gonna play after the podcast. I'm fired up, man.
Yeah,
Next time,
I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm gonna have to mute you because I know I'm like 80% of your dialogue is gonna be that.
man, nah.
You can see it. You can see it in his face, dude.
It's also just like I mean when you're getting those dice roll bonuses, just try it. Just try it.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, it's kind of like
You
I
did
said
it
last
once.
night. The Costco guys are kind of like the absolute in Baldur's Gate 3.
No.
Yeah. I
If they
mean,
start giving out Costco guy brands, I'm done.
oh yeah, that
No.
would be disgusting actually.
I'm done, dude.
Because you
It's
know
like
that would actually sell. People would be doing it.
people probably gotten tattoos.
Oh, they
That's-
almost definitely have, yeah.
I hate people.
I mean, there's name a stupid thing. Somebody's probably done it before. Whole lot of people, whole lot of history.
Yeah, but like, it's so stupid. Like, it's just dumb. Like, what?
What's
How do you explain that to a person? Like you're like, oh, what's your tattoo? What's the CCG stand for? And like, imagine they go, oh, you don't know what CCG stands for? They bring the
Boo!
movie. It's like, really? You paid money. You permanently got this on your body to make that joke for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You know, I am interested in getting some tattoos that some people might classify as goofy or even stupid.
I know what
But
I classify it as.
I would never get a Costco guy's tattoo. I I do appreciate their I mean, I don't even know. I can't even bear to watch their videos when they pop up in my Instagram feed, but like man, when you're just being obnoxious with the homies, it's fun to lay a couple booms on. Like
It's all the time, man. It is every dice roll. It was every dice roll. That's
Because
what it felt like.
you get four bonuses, four big booms. It's simple math. I mean, come on. It's kind of like eating your veggies. You gotta, you gotta, you gotta do it.
No.
You just like you've don't knock it before you try it. That's all I'll say.
Okay, this is the thing though. People will say like, I hate that phrase. Don't knock it till you try it. Until like, and I've seen people say that to stuff that is genuinely like stupid.
Like what?
Like that doesn't work. Like I knew this one guy. There was one guy on the. I was on a subway. I was in New York at one point. I saw this guy. He had a snack cup, and he had cucumber. And he tried them to. He dipped it in the pudding, and he would eat the cucumber slice. I said, "What are you doing?" And he looked at me and said, "Don't knock it till you try it." And to this day, I have not tried it, and I will never try it because everything that I know about cucumbers and everything I know about snack cup pudding tells me that those are two terrible combinations.
Yeah, dang. That's like very, natural with some of the most artificial stuff on the planet. That's a pretty wild combo. But I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
Maybe
Everything that I know about everything that I know about the Costco guys and saying boom, I would make that decision in my brain that I don't want to do that. Like it's a dumb thing. Don't knock it till you tried it, dude. Everything says I should not try it.
Yeah, but I think dipping a cucumber in pudding is more dumb than laying a couple booms on with the homies.
I don't need to keep laying booms. I don't.
Just
Don't need
you
to
just
keep
gotta
laying
try it
booms.
when you're playing Baldur's Gate and
No,
you get a bonus.
no,
Yeah, man, it's great.
I'm not. I ain't doing it.
Why?
I just said I'm not. I just said I'm not doing
Yeah, but why
it.
not?
Because I already said it annoys the absolute out of me. It annoys the absolute out of me. Okay.
He's a true soul. You're not a true soul. You never brought the boom.
I am a true soul because I didn't.
What?
Like,
What?
do you also think like I've always thought this is very interesting because there's so many ways this conversation goes that when you die, no matter where you go, you get like a stat sheet of everything that you did,
I want that, yeah.
and you could look up the things you did. Like you could go back like, how many times did I say boom in my life? And you could see how many
And
times you
maybe
did it.
maybe you can even
And
look
like,
at like
what's
a
the
linear
number?
graph of when you were saying it the most and the least.
Right, exactly. Like you could look at all your stats and everything. Like imagine you look at that and you see the number. Like what number would you need to be embarrassed by the number of booms you've said in your life?
No number. You can't
You
be
don't think
embarrassed in death. You live your
any
life.
well yeah, but then you go to everybody who's like dead and be like, "Hey, how many booms did you say?" And imagine someone like says, you know, a quarter billion or something. Or like no, like 25 billion. Like, dang, is that all you said? And they're like, "Yeah." Like imagine that's someone who just that's all they said their whole life was was boom.
Well,
You get picked on by all the dead people. You known as the boom guy. Not even the Costco guys in the afterlife are known as boom guys because you're the boom guy. You said it too many times. It's
yeah,
over. You're
maybe,
cooked.
but you You gotta be yourself to find your people. I would, if I said boom 25 billion times, I would go find some other people that said boom just as much, and we'd
I
boom
don't
together.
think there were people that did. That's the point. You become
Yeah,
such
they're
an
they're hard to
anomaly.
find, but like,
I don't
there's
think
still
they
other
exist.
people out there. There are people out there for
25 billion times.
yeah.
I don't think it's
Well,
possible.
I don't think there's one person that said boom 25 billion times.
I don't think there's anybody who even said it. Like, but at a certain point, like you say something so many times,
Maybe we'll name this
keep doing
episode Boom Boom.
it. No, no. Oh my
Episode
god.
18.
Uh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Woo!
Dude,
But the so let's dive into this life stats thing. What's a life stat that you would like to see?
my life stat
Yeah.
I'd want to see.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I imagine you would actually be kind of interesting.
Huh.
All of the times you went poop. You get to
Oh.
see all of the times, like when you take a like poop, dang, that's an impressive. And you want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to go back, like in death, you would be able to find like, oh shoot, I remember that. Or
Mm-hmm.
like that would be sick,
Or the total weight that you pooped out in your lifetime.
dude. Yeah, like imagine all the statistics you could find, dude.
Oh, that'd be
Imagine
crazy.
like I don't know, like imagine like you could have stats about. I would think this would be a really weird one that I just thought of, but like people that you saw the most. So like obviously there would be people that are like you're
Mm.
really close to. But what if
Mm.
there was like a random person that you saw like a lot, you hardly ever interacted with? You maybe interacted with them like once, but you saw them a lot. It's like, whoa, that's kind of nuts. That
That
person was around for some reason.
yeah, wow, that would
Maybe
be
they were
very
stalker.
cool.
I don't know.
With the yeah, wow, that would be very interesting because I feel like a lot of like classmates and coworkers that you aren't necessarily close with would pop up on there, and it's like, dang, they were really like a part of my life, even though I didn't
They were there.
acknowledge it fully.
Yeah.
And that
It's kind of
feels
crazy.
disrespectful. It kind of motivates you to live more fully present. Interesting thought. Also, I would like to see how many gallons I pissed.
They're all just excrement based. Like, let me look at my excrement stats, guy.
I would like to see. I would also like to see how much water I drank, how much alcohol I drank, how much soda I drank.
Dude, yeah. I'd be interested to see that.
Hmm.
Dude, like I would like to see like you know how sometimes like you're like some like dude, you hear about the accident that just happened? It was like, no way, I was just there. What if like you could track through your life like, oh my gosh, I almost died right here. I was this close. I was like a second away
Oh
from
yeah,
dying.
that would be dope. Like your highest probabilities of dying when you didn't die.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly. Like how close did you get to death without dying?
damn. Yeah, that would be crazy. Because like I'm not gonna lie, there have been some times where I was kind of close to dying, man.
Like, oh my gosh, I was right there.
I think it was
That was
mostly in cars. Where
yeah, probably.
yeah.
Dude, but oh my gosh, that'd be insane.
That would be sick.
Keep track of all that.
That would be absolutely bananas. Oh, and one that would be kind of depressing but still interesting. I don't know how they get these stats, but you hear like, oh, the younger generation spends this amount of time on their phone at that rate. Let's say they are
Oh,
lucky enough to live to 90 years old. They will have spent like this amount of years on their phone, and it's some insane amount. I kind of would like to know how much time I spent on my phone when it's all
I'd
said
rather
and done.
not. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be like,
that is kind of a one that hurts to look at.
that one was. Oh, dude, it'd be so cool to to see all that stuff, you know?
Mm.
Like,
Miles
dude, you can
walked,
share
highest
stats.
altitude.
Yeah, exactly. You could share stats, dude. You could see gosh, I'm trying to think of some other ones. So like, there's so many cool little things. Oh gosh, I don't
highest
know.
weight lifted. That'd be cool.
Yeah, or I'm trying to think.
Fastest,
Mm,
fastest
fastest
you've
speed
ever ran.
driven.
Yeah.
Fastest speed driven.
Mm-hmm.
How fast did you go? Or like how like when you're in a game you get to see the map, like you see the map and then like the parts you haven't seen are like shrouded off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would show you the world and like where you discovered in your life. Like what did you see
Mm.
and then what did you miss?
Yeah, I rock
What
with
areas
that.
did you see?
Yeah,
It would be cool.
that would be very cool. I we need post death stats. If anybody's died before, let us know if you get
Just
stats.
post your
Yeah,
stats. Let
yeah,
us know.
yeah. Post your stats in the chat.
Yeah, I need to know like or maybe like the most famous person you've ever met.
How would they measure that?
I feel like I don't know. They'd figure it out. It's the afterlife. They'd figure out a way.
That is true. There's got to be some objective fame metric in the afterlife.
Exactly. Plus, like being in the afterlife's interesting because if let's say like whatever afterlife exists, everyone's just there. You could like ask people questions. Like you could ask people questions about their life, and they like have no reason to really lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, life's over.
Yeah.
Might as well just tell you everything now.
Yeah. Man, yeah, that'd be freaking crazy. We gotta find OJ in the afterlife.
OJ, like there's just like booths of like people who like you like spend their time answering people's questions, and just OJ's line is super long.
Yeah. Like, damn, I'd be here for eons trying to find out whether or not he did it.
It's just death. It's just call it DeathCon. Everybody who
That's good.
died, you get to find out all the burning questions about their life that they didn't answer.
Mm,
Oh my gosh.
that would be crazy. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm a sleepy guy. I need a power nap to
Oh,
watch Mississippi State and play Baldur's Gate.
someone's a sleepy. I knew it,
I'm
dude.
a sleepy guy. You
You
see the
always say
bags under
power
my
nap.
eyes, man? What'd you say?
You say power nap, but let's be honest. You're gonna fall asleep for like 3 hours.
No, no, no. Because I'm going to set my alarm for
Oh,
40 minutes
that's
after
what you
I
did
lay
last.
down.
That's what you did last time.
Well, no, when I. What was last time? When was last time? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like last week. Uh,
Like last week.
yeah.
He's got too much of the Costco guys in his head. He's forgetting things.
No, no, no. But last night, I successfully took a power nap before I got on Baldur's Gate. And I was freaking chugging along.
That's yesterday. You got to prove every single day that you can take a power nap.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Your track record states otherwise.
My track record is all right. It's about 50-50, but like I know what I'm capable of.
Mm. So what is that? Are we wrapping it on that? You're sleepy. You want to go take a power nap?
Because I have a big Mississippi State game in 26 minutes.
Yeah. You make it sound like you're playing the game.
I am.
Like I've got a big game.
Like,
I gotta go out there and play.
yeah, my name Taff. I got a basketball game tonight. I got shoe game and everything.
Yeah, whatever you say, Mister loses to Texas A&M in 2 hours.
2 hours? Nah, no, no.
Yeah,
Lose?
the
No.
game will be over by 7:30.
That's crazy.
Game will be over in 30 minutes.
You
Texas
talk a
A&M
big
guard.
game for somebody who doesn't even root for a college.
Yeah, I sure do, and I'll keep talking it.
I don't know. I feel like you need to get a team. You need to start rooting for a team. Maybe start the RIT basketball team.
I'll root for. I mean, I kind of root for Syracuse. Always been loosely connected to
Oh
that.
man, they are bad right now.
Well, yeah, but like I don't really care that much.
Fair weather
Not really as
fan.
invested right now.
Fair weather fan.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm a fair weather college basketball fan. A fair weather football fan. Like I don't know.
No, I'm not.
You're not literally. That's what it is. You were not invested in the Jets when they were bad. That's how that works.
Well, yeah, you're right. Actually, I'm a pretty much a fair weather. Well, no, I'm sorry.
You're a fair
I
weather fan.
I root for like I watched teams that went below 500 and found them entertaining. The Jets this year though had literally no redeeming qualities. Not a one. I watched a handful of the Jets games, even like far after we were mathematically eliminated. And it
And you didn't watch
sucked.
them when they beat the Jags.
0 out of 10. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, but you okay?
Experience.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing. You claim the Commanders as one of your teams.
Yeah, they're up there.
Yeah, but that's just Jaden Daniels. You never would have watched
And
him before
Marshawn
then.
Lattimore and Terry McLaurin. Alfred
Okay,
Morris.
Lattimore was jeez, and Alfred Morris hasn't played on that team since 2015.
Yeah, but I miss him.
Okay, so what? They're bad. You would
No.
have never watched them when they were bad. You would have never watched them when you're bad. And now you're only gonna watch them when they're good, and you're gonna claim that you're a fan of the
But
team.
let's talk about
Only
this.
watched them when they were good.
Riddle me this, Philip White. Why? I mean, I'm a fan of the Cardinals and the Falcons too. They missed the playoffs. It's fun to root for good old Bijan. It's fun.
Because they were also good this year up until they started being bad.
No, but I mean,
They
but
both had
I was
winning
still
records.
rooting for them when they started being bad.
I don't know, man. I still feel like it doesn't work that way.
We gotta figure out how to do polls so we can get a vote on whether or not I'm a fair weather fan.
You are. It's okay.
No,
It's okay though. Yeah, you are.
I mean slightly.
I'd say at least half your team.
I just have the teams that I like, like the
Yeah, but
Commanders. Excuse
You
me.
were never.
Commanders
you were
happen
never-
to be good. The Eagles, I mean, I moved to Philly, so it's like
You
I have
were
a
not-
familial tie.
You were not a Commanders fan before this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a Commanders fan, but like they were one of my favorite teams to watch this year because they were so entertaining. It's the thing about the
Because
NFL.
if are they not going to be your favorite team if they're not entertaining next year?
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't think I'm a fan.
There it is.
I don't think I'm a
And
fan.
there it is.
What do you mean?
The
And there it
thing
is. Let me finish my statement, man.
The thing is,
The thing is, dude,
the thing is,
dude. I don't really. I'm not actually a fan of the Commanders. I have like my teams that I feel obligated to root for, but I don't feel.
obligated.
Yeah.
Obligated. How are
yeah.
you obligated to root for them in any way?
I feel obligated to root for the Jets and the Eagles, but it's way easier rooting for the
You
Eagles.
tried getting out of rooting for the Jets.
What do you mean? You say it like I tried and something stopped me. It's like I was running away and Woody Johnson grabbed me by my ankle and put me back in a cell of Jets fandom. Nothing
sounds
really
that way. You
happened.
you were running away from the Jets. You ran all the way to Philly to get away from the Jets.
I didn't
That's
do it to get
crazy.
away from the Jets. Partially, yeah. Well, Philly's such a good sports town. Man, like what's not to like? I want to be a part of it.
Bandwagon.
Philadelphia.
Bandwagon, bro. Bandwagon is hell.
Nah, man.
Bandwagon is hell.
Bandwagon is
You are.
all. I mean, what if
You
we were
are.
bad? What if we were bad and I started rooting for them?
I still call you a bandwagon. That's okay.
That's ridiculous.
What do you mean that's ridiculous?
Say the Eagles missed the playoffs. I'm
Next
moving
year,
to
are
Philly.
you gonna stay? Are you gonna keep being Eagles? What if they're bad? How long? Like, let's say how bad. Let's say they're bad next year. You still?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to all the games. Like, dude. Yeah,
Dude.
I'm gonna be there. Book
But
it.
you were. You just jumped off the Jets and went. to
I
the
haven't
Eagles.
jumped off the Jets.
You have.
My
You
two
so
main
have.
teams are two flying creatures. I mean, two flying.
You mean birds?
No, because Jets aren't birds.
Oh, I thought you were talking Cardinals Falcons. My bad.
Oh, well, I
But
mean, birds. I'm not wrong if I were to call them flying
also
creatures.
yeah, but you could have just said birds. If that's
Yeah,
what you
but
feel.
like, gotta spice it up, you know?
That's a jet is not a creature. Jet's like a
Yeah,
vehicle.
yeah. I realized that afterwards. I knew that, but it's like
Oh,
you know,
okay. You had a
two
lot. Yeah,
two
for sure.
things that have the ability to fly.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Except one's actually soaring and one's crashing and burning.
Let me. That's subjective.
True.
It's relative.
That's true.
It's relative.
One won the Super Bowl. One fired their head coach and general manager and is now moving off their court.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It went pretty
you
terrible.
tell me.
It's hard for a season to go worse than it did for the Jets this year. Well, let me give you my like hierarchy of teams. Okay, tier one.
You should pull out a tier list. You should pull up a tier list right now so we can make it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do that actually right now.
We'll make a tier list of Taft's team.
NFL football team tier list.
Well, like you can't have like 5 favorite teams. I don't know.
NFL teams. All right, here we go. Instead of these things, can I rename it?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Go
S. We're just gonna go traditional. A.
It's really small too. You might want to
B.
make it bigger.
C.
And then you
D.
can just delete that. F.
E.
E.
F.
No, get rid of E tier.
Nah, E tier. E tier.
No, that's
Why?
terrible. Because it's dumb. Nobody uses E tier.
Well, we're using E tier.
Nobody uses. Why? For what purpose?
Fine. We'll get rid of E tier.
Thank you.
Why did that make you so upset?
Because it's so useless. It's a useless tier. If it ever existed in a tier list, I don't even want to do the tier list because it looks terrible.
All right, here we go.
F minus? Just make it F.
F minus, man. F minus, like super bad.
No, there's no. You fail or you pass. Just get rid of F minus too. Ain't worth it.
Fine. But like, yeah, and that's true because I like a lot of teams too. Like, I don't know. We might have to change the title of these, you know? Because all right, so immediately going into S tier, of course you have the Eagles. Of course you have the Jets.
The Eagles. Oh my gosh, guys! I just moved to Philly and
I am Philadelphia.
Dude, Philadelphia, Philadelphia.
A tier. Give me the Falcons. Give me the Cardinals. Whole lot of I like teams that have mascots that can fly.
Put the Ravens in there, you know. Put the Seahawks.
Yeah.
You know, put the freaking. Put the Commanders, dude. They grow wings, dude. They grow wings.
Let's make this bigger. I have an idea. I'm just gonna do that and then drag my cam over that. Boom.
You can cover up your camera. You know, we don't need to see anything. All right. Well.
All right. Here we go. All right. Now let's look at the other teams that I like. I mean, these are like, third level. What?
Commanders are going in A tier. Don't even act like they're not.
No, Commanders. I mean, I like them, but I don't root for them like I do the Falcons and the Cardinals. What do you mean BS? Why are you acting like I root for the Commanders more than I do when you don't like that I root for the Commanders to begin with?
Because I know that you root for the Commanders just because they were winning, right? They were winning, so you were talking about them more than you were the Cardinals.
It wasn't because they were winning. It was because
yes, it was.
It was because of. I mean, winning was a side effect of what made them so exciting. But what made them so exciting was Jaden Daniels, rookie QB, unprecedented performance for a rookie. That was awesome. Very fun to watch.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
You have too many favorite teams, man.
These are just the teams that I like.
Bandwagon fan, dude.
Bills gotta go in B2. And then we'll go with Now remember, like these are all teams I like, so like the titles aren't really reflective. Um, the Vikings are cool.
What?
What do you mean what? I like the Vikings.
So weird. I don't know. The way you're doing this is weird.
How's this weird?
Just looks weird to me, man.
What do you? How?
I
This
don't
is
know.
like this is like S is like the teams I have the utmost respect for, and like I these are all teams I like. If they get dragged up,
Yeah, but like when you put something in C tier, it's more like you like you're like about them, like indifferent.
all
So
right,
like
fine.
if it was, I don't know,
I
you need to
like
try
these
clear.
guys the most.
So it's just,
A
but like
little less. A little less. Still like
man,
them, but a little less.
that doesn't makes it worse. So this wasn't even a
Still
tier list. This
like
was
them.
just you saying teams you liked. We
But
didn't do your
like, it's
tier
like
list
the
rules for it.
hierarchy, you know?
So what? Half these teams are just going in F tier.
No,
Yes.
we can add another tier if need be, but I don't think there's gonna be that many. I mean, we've already got 7 teams up here. I mean,
All right.
um, I mean the Panthers are in C tier.
That was B, but all right.
Oh yeah, B.
Man, bro, now I know why we don't do tier lists because you struggling with this.
How am I struggling? What am I doing wrong?
I don't know, man. That's just not how. I mean, I guess there's no wrong way to do it, but if there was a wrong way to do it, this is it.
Well, I can't just like go one by one by one. Like I can't start at the top left because
That's what
like,
I would do.
but like I don't like all of these teams. That's the kicker. You know, these are the teams that I feel something towards. You know, in a positive way.
Ugh. Ugh.
What do you mean,
That's not what I thought. I thought like I would have gone if I were to. You know what? I'll just do mine after then.
All right.
I'll just do my list after. I'll show you how. I'll show you how it's done. You're done with whatever you're doing here.
You know, I think these are my teams. Oh wait. Let me.
So weird.
Oh, gotta put the Bucks up here.
Look at all my favorite teams, guys.
Yeah, I like these guys. It's cool.
Gosh, you picked like probably some of the most poverty franchises. Actually, they're not all like Panthers poverty, Cardinals, Falcons, Jets poverty. Those who won a championship, they're just good. Bucks are
These teams have the pizzazz. They have the swag. You know?
you picked four NFC playoff teams. That's crazy. You just like the NFC. Just admit it. You don't like
No.
the AFC.
No.
You clearly do.
I don't like the
Without-
Chiefs. I like the AFC. I like the Bengals. Honestly, yeah. The Bengals can go right here. But like I'm
That's
not like here's my thing. I don't actively root for the Bengals nearly as much as I root for the Commanders or even like the Vikings or the Bucks for that fact. Like if it's Bengals Bucks, I'm rooting for the Bucks. It's Bengals Vikings, I'm rooting for the Vikings. But I love me some Joe Burrow.
So odd.
I don't
Alright.
what's so odd about this?
I don't know. It feels weird. It's not how I look at teams that I like.
This is all
So
right.
here's the thing. Either you're my favorite team, I like you, or I don't care after that.
I mean, if
That's-
F is the teams that I don't
I
like,
don't have a tier of how much I like a team. I either like you or I don't.
all right. Here's my I don't like them tier. Okay. Raiders.
Bruh, it's the Raiders.
I
don't get
I don't rock with the Raiders, man. I'm never. I don't feel like. I feel like they are most commonly the most boring. In the NFL, like they're just boring, man.
They played the Chiefs close both times. What do you mean?
Yeah, but like that was so fluke, and they lost both
What do you mean
times.
fluke? They played them close both. How is that a fluke if they did it twice in a row?
Yeah, and they lost both times. It's
It's
like, come
not.
on.
Look, man, they'll sweep them next year.
I hope.
See, yeah. See. Look at that. Look at that. You know what they really are.
I mean, I like them more than I like the Chiefs, but like the Raiders are just so boring. Um, and yeah, these are teams that I kind of don't feel much towards. So yeah, I like
Uh,
2, 4, 7, 9, 10 teams. All right,
nice. The 10 out of 32. So,
that's my
so we're
wall
looking
of
at almost a third of the league. All right. Good to know.
yeah. I mean
All
that's
right. Clear this out.
clearly I enjoy football. I'm a big football guy.
I,
Uh,
I think you have to actually maybe drag them out. I
refresh
don't
the
know.
page. Oh,
Or just find a different one with all the teams and then.
oh, here we go.
All right. First off, you need to make an F tier because there are a lot of them.
How do I add a row?
Settings
Oh,
and then add row below. And then, whoa, bro.
whoa. All right.
Definitely
Let's
need
see
that
it,
color.
Philip White.
I need that. Whoa, change the color. That looks weird. Two yellows. Ew. Ew. Gross. Now there's gonna be two
Oh,
light greens.
there we
There we
go.
All right, let's make it easy. Let's start with the Steelers. They're going into S. Easy. They're my favorite team. They've always been my favorite team. Nobody else is going to be a favorite team. That's just the way it is. F tier. Ravens, Bengals, Browns. Put them all in there. Hate them all.
Only
Hate them
because
all
they're in
equally.
your division, though. Like this isn't like a
Yeah.
personnel thing.
No, I hate them. I hate the team, dude. I hate
All
most of the
right.
personnel that isn't most personnel.
All right.
Let's go. All right, hold on. Let's round out the F tier. Put Dallas in there. Dallas can go right in there.
Yeah, I thought about putting Dallas in my F tier, but
Dallas
Dak
gonna
prevented
be
me.
F tier. Chiefs, put them there. Put them in the F tier.
Yep.
They can go right there alongside Dallas. Put in the Patriots. Then go right alongside them.
Yep.
And then put in San Francisco. You know how my thoughts on them. Put San Francisco right in there.
Yep.
Now it gets tricky because now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. So S tier is 100% my favorite team. We're gonna put. Let's see. How do I feel about the Cardinals? C tier is like I'm indifferent to them. I'll put them in like C.
Who are you
I don't
putting in
really
C
feel-
tier?
We're just gonna go in order. Arizona's gonna go C.
Oh, Arizona.
Arizona's gonna go C. I'm kind of indifferent. Falcons. They're okay. I could put them B. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna put Atlanta A. I think
Oh,
because I like Matt
wow.
Ryan. I like Matt Ryan. I like Julio. Buffalo can go in A. That's mostly because I live in the States. I like Josh Allen.
You're going Buffalo and A?
Yeah, they're all right. I like
All
'em.
right, all right.
Carolina probably B. Closer to a B. Like, S is
Carolina
like
B
favorite.
tier. Okay, Phil, we've got an abnormal amount of poverty franchises in A, B, and C. This is kind of weird for you.
Yeah, but I just said Arizona. I feel indifferent. C tier is my like. I don't care.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, my mom says, but Dak. Exactly, but
Ain't
Dak.
no way. Ain't no way.
They should
Nothing
be in
about
D
that.
tier at worst.
No, not for me. Get Dallas out of here. Dallas is cheeks. Dallas is gonna remain cheeks. For me. Chicago, D tier.
Chicago
Put 'em
D
in
tier.
D. I don't like
Yeah,
them. I don't hate them, but I don't like them.
Chicago's a C for me. I don't really feel anything towards them.
Denver would have been probably D, but because of the Bo Nix arc, I'm putting them in B.
B,
I think
dang.
that's okay.
Bo Nix made him jump all the way up that
Be
far.
okay. Lions. I do like the Lions. We can roll them in A. They're
Roll 'em
fun
in A.
to watch. They're
All
high
right, all right.
offense. Packers D.
Packers
Bay,
in
D.
D tier.
They bug me.
Boom.
Texans can go in B. They're okay. They're an okay
Texans.
team.
Texans in B. Okay.
Eagles D tier. Do not
Texans in
like
B.
'em.
That feels a little high. You said Eagles in. Sorry, what were you saying?
Actually, you're probably right. Texans can probably go C tier.
Yeah.
I don't have much feelings towards them.
After CJ
Chargers,
Stroud's underwhelming season.
yeah. Eagles, let's go D. Do not like them.
Eagles? Why don't you like the Eagles?
Do not like that fan base.
Go
Do not like the
Birds!
Eagles. Do not like
Don't like
them.
the
Get them
fan
out of
base.
here. Colts,
Wow.
Colts are like the C tierest of C tierest. They are full C. I do
That
not care
is
for the
true. Even their name starts with C.
Jacksonville.
They would probably go D for me.
Jacksonville's in D. Jacksonville's going D tier. Not do not like the Jags. Uh, Chargers. I don't dislike them. I think they're okay. I can put them in. I'll put them in B for now. I think they're because I'm feeling different towards them.
Yeah, I feel like they're a solid B tier, like it's not a lot to get super excited about, but like I like what they've got cooking.
Rams, I'll put B
B tier
with the Chargers.
for whatever
Kind of
reason.
the LA teams. They're kind of the same.
I'm a little indifferent towards the Rams. I don't know why.
I like Matt Stafford because I like trolling Packers fans and saying that Stafford and Rodgers are basically equivalent.
Oh, my mom says, "Go
Rodgers
Birds, fly Eagles,
Nah.
fly!" Woo!
Nah,
Yeah, man.
I ain't about that. Raiders C tier. I don't dislike them, but I think they're fine.
Mhm.
Miami.
Miami.
This used to be B. Probably don't really care. I don't really care for them. They're like
Yeah.
C.
See, I agree with you there.
Vikings. Ooh. I'll say B, I guess. Like, I'm okay with them.
Mhm.
I do like-ish the Vikings. Saints, I don't hate them, but they are definitely a D tier. I do not like them. They are not fun to watch.
Yep.
Giants. Oh, God. I'm not indifferent toward them. I don't like them. I don't know if I like them either. They're just so... God, they're just so... The Giants, man. I'm just not
C
a
tier.
fan.
It sounds like a C
Nah,
tier.
let's go C tier, I guess. I guess I'm a little different, but I definitely have feelings towards them. That's why it's weird to put them there.
Yeah, now this is a big one. The New York Jets.
See, here's the thing. I like the Jets, but I like them because they're so bad.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious to watch. Like, dude, they're a mess. They're atrocious.
See, this is also an incentive for me to distance myself from the Jets. I can't. The way I was about the Jets going into this season, I couldn't laugh about it. It was disgusting.
I'm gonna say the Jets. The Jets can go with the Giants, I guess.
Oh
Because
wow!
hold on, let me think. Because I definitely have they can't go in C tier. C tier is like that. I don't really care that much. Like, I'm indifferent either way. Jets. Nah, put them in D, man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Nah,
bump
put 'em
them up
in
to
D.
B for a second.
Ain't no way. Seattle's for sure is a C tier. I
Yeah,
used to like Seattle. They kind of fell off a little bit.
they were
Not
boring this
as
year.
fun.
The Tampa
I
Bay
guess I'll
Bucks.
put in B. I like Tampa, and I like Tampa because I like watching Browns fans suffer, knowing that their franchise quarterback is succeeding in Tampa. Tennessee is so weird.
I love just watching Baker ball out. Like,
I like watching Baker make his franchise regret moving off.
yeah, he makes
fantastic.
like 3 or 4 teams regret moving off of him every time he plays well. It's awesome.
I think the last two. I think Titans also are surprisingly B tier, just because my uncle does root for them. I do kind of like
That
the Titans.
Phil, for such a hardcore football fan, you
I say I'm like I if Tennessee is playing and they're playing against any of the teams below them, I would rather see the Titans win.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. This is my rooting guide, essentially. If
Okay.
I'm rooting for teams, this is the priority of where I want these teams to be.
Well
And
said.
then for Washington, probably ah, hmm. Probably B, I guess.
B
Like bottom
tier.
of B. Yeah. Like basically, if your team is below that team, I want you to lose to all the teams. That's how I feel.
Okay, so like it's probably not totally accurate, but generally, if the Panthers are playing the Broncos, you're gonna root for the Panthers, and if the Broncos are playing the
No,
Chargers,
no, that's all. That's all. No, grouping wise. So like Panthers and Broncos are playing. I'm probably not going to care that much who wins. But if I go lower to like C tier, where like if the Broncos play the Cardinals, I'll probably root Denver.
uh huh,
Like that. That's what I would do.
neat.
Like I don't. That's how it would go.
Let me
That's
see.
the official rooting guide because I'll tell you right now, I am always rooting the Steelers every single time. I do not care who they are playing. I want them to win. That being said, I probably know they're just gonna go 9-8 and keep Mike Tomlin's winning streak alive.
That is true. Mike Tomlin's job is somehow probably maybe it's one of the most secure in football, which I think it should not be as secure as it is.
Honestly, now that I'm looking at this tier list, I need to make one change.
All right.
Put the Bears in S.
Put the Bears in F.
Yeah,
what
because I just realized I wouldn't want them to beat any of these teams. Put them in F. They can go right. It doesn't matter where. They'll just go right in there.
Yeah, and I can't believe that you like dislike the Niners so much.
I do not like the 49ers.
Like I don't feel much towards the 49ers, but
Not like
why? Because they were
Not like
good with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice,
like
so they don't deserve to succeed.
don't like them then.
Oh, no, it's-
didn't like them then. Don't like them now.
Didn't like them that you weren't alive. You did not like them.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Look, man, you got 5 rings, man. Stop it with that.
Oh, so you feel threatened. You don't like the Niners because you feel threatened by them. Because you think they're going to overtake the
threatened.
Steelers for most Super Bowl victories.
They can't. They would never be able to do it because they're bad. They had their chances. They played in 3 Super Bowls in the last 15 years. They lost all 3 like a bunch of chumps.
So, technically speaking, they're due.
No. That's like, you say this all the time, they're due. Nothing's due.
Yeah.
No.
Just like right now, Mississippi State is due to be a top 10 team. That team is
No,
Texas
that's
A&M.
That's not how being due works. There's no such... In fact, not even that's not how it works. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as being due. Is Jacksonville due to make a Super Bowl appearance?
I mean, they're definitely due to not have their quarterback get hurt and their running back fall off.
But this is what I'm saying. You talk about due. There is no due. There is just get it done. There are teams that couldn't get it done. Example,
I like
San
that.
Francisco. There is no due. There is get it done. And
Ooh,
if you're San Francisco,
a little homophone action.
Why don't you go and get it done? Get it done. You lost to the Chiefs twice. How embarrassing is that? Philadelphia lost and showed you how to actually do it right.
I mean, a lot of teams lost to the Chiefs twice.
Yeah, but no one lost to them twice in the Super Bowl
Oh,
except for San Francisco.
yeah.
Like,
Indeed.
Indeed,
Very true.
That? Jeez.
Very true, very true. All right.
Jeez.
Do you think this is where I think this is where our where the episode concludes?
Just about 2 hours.
Yeah, wow. We've been I feel like we always end on a round number. It's crazy. Like
a round number guy.
Yeah, like 2 hours flat, roughly. That's like typically whether we like it or not, we end on 2 hours flat.
Yeah.
We really you could really say we bring the boom. Like oh man. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. Every afternoon on your FYP, we'll be bringing the boom from about 2:45.
Stop. You don't...
We bring the boom so loud the whole earth shakes with double chunk chocolate cookies. And alright, my fault. I'm sorry. I was stimming. I was stimming.
Cringe, dude.
Hey man, no it was not. That was pretty impressive. That was a friend, and I don't think you fully opened your heart to the world yet, Philip White. You need to kill the part of you that cringes, and not the part of you that's cringe. Yeah, there's a voice crack in there. So what? I think it added to the whole message. Yeah, it added to the whole message.
Oh my gosh! Nah, dude, that is. You need the parts that cringe.
No.
You need to have. Yes, you do. And
Why?
You know what?
You're about to tie this into like some sort of self-respect thing, aren't you? What are you gonna say?
It's not about self-respect. It says, okay, listen. Everyone always says this, that bullying should not be a thing, but there's a reason it is. There are some things that you, as habits, need to not have. And that's what bullying does. It gets rid of the bad habits. Not all the time. It gets it wrong a lot. But there are moments that you need to remove bad habits, and it was supposed to be bullied out of you, and it did not happen.
But look at me.
Things that need to be done.
Look at it. I mean, I would say bullying is necessary if somebody is like, tweeting out that they love Hitler.
But that part of you that cringes exists. If you remove the part of you that cringes, nothing becomes cringe. And everything is just okay.
When you remove the part of you that cringes, everybody gets to live free.
Be honest, you want everyone to live free. Every single person on the planet to be able to make every single decision they ever wanted.
Probably not, because Elon Musk would go crazy.
People. They're evil people, man. Listen, there is logical sense and reasoning in saying, listen, not everybody should be allowed to make all the decisions, because then if everybody were able to live free, you'd take away everyone else's happiness. Like, if it's like, live the thing that makes you happiest. What if my happiest thing is saying, I want to go eat babies. I want to eat all the babies. Yum, yum, yum. Love babies. Nom, 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 nom. And eat all the babies. I
don't think we're talking about the same thing here, Philip White. Because if somebody was eating babies, my reaction would not be, that's cringe. It would
eating babies, man, that's so cringy. Come on.
It would be like, that is evil. When I say
it's a fine line. It is a fine line, and if you forget your ability to cringe, then the line becomes blurred.
I don't think that if you forget your ability to cringe, you're gonna start thinking things like eating babies is okay.
There are people out there, man. There's always someone out there.
I guess you're right. It ties back to what we were saying earlier, man. A lot of people, a lot of history. If there's a cringe thing, it's probably been done.
Exactly.
What a note to end the episode.
That is what I will leave you with.
Indeed. Thank you for watching. Now that the podcast is done, go watch Mississippi State. Place a bet on Mississippi State -2.5. You won't regret it. I'll see you on Saturday. Fly out and meet me in Philly if you place a bet. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
No!
J-E-T... Oh, yeah, one last thing. J-E-T-S, Jets. Go Birds.
No.
Keep pounding. Fly like a Cardinal. And fly like a Falcon. And don't forget to command.
Fly like a Cardinal.
Goodbye. We'll see you this week.